So this is my computer screen. You can see, and we are going to calculate correlation here. So in terms of data, you see the stress scores, 876, so all these values. There are 15 students in this data set. And the second column is about counseling sessions these students have taken. So the first student you could see has 5 counseling sessions, 4 counseling sessions, 3 counseling sessions. And the third data is their GPA. So I can run correlation analysis asking if there is a relationship between stress level of the students and their GPA. And let's see what we found. So starting, it's very easy. You just select a cell and then you go to the formulas. You see home, insert, draw, page layout, formulas. So you go to the formulas, and then in formulas you get all these things. So you go to the more functions and then select a statistical. And then here we go to CORREL, correlation. So that's a short form of correlation. So you hit CORREL. And once you hit CORREL, you see on the function here is equal to CORREL, and then you have a bracket. Now within the bracket, we are going to enter the data. So you see it says here array 1, array 2. So array 1 comma array 2. So array 1 is like what is your variable 1, and array 2 is like your variable 2. So I want to understand the relationship between stress and GPA. So I'm going to fill array 1. So to fill this, I'll simply go and select the range here, all the data here. Okay, so you see it all came up here, B2, and then you have this dash, not dash, but this colon, and then B16. And now I will enter comma, because this is important too. I entered comma, and then after comma, I need to now time to fill array 2, so second variable. So I start selecting variable 2 here. So now we filled array 1, which is B2 to B16, and array 2, which is D2 to D16. I will click outside this bracket, and now I can simply hit enter, and I will have the data. So you see the CORREL here, it's minus 0.99. So it's like a perfect negative correlation, which means that stress of student is negatively correlated with their GPA. What it means? It means that the more the stress, less the GPA. So that is how you calculate correlation. I want to show you another function here. If you look at the data here, and then go to home page, and there is this analyze data button. So it does all kind of analysis. So sometimes if you have a data, you can just check this and see what it gives you. So frequency of you don't have to accept everything, because I think it's what it is doing is back end doing some analysis. Some data set analysis you may not want, but this one is interesting. You see counseling sessions and filled, and then GPA appears highly correlated. So counseling sessions and GPA are highly correlated, and you see the chart here. So, but what we did run here is we run here this one, which is stress scores and counseling sessions. Oh, we didn't run that. We run what is the relationship between stress and GPA. So not this one, but what you can see, like it also shows a relationship between what these variables, counseling sessions and GPA, it seems like highly correlated, and we can do the analysis. Let's do that. So let's run the analysis, counseling sessions and GPA. So I select a cell and we go to formulas, more functions, statistical, and then I go to this CORREL. Now let me enter. Now array 1, now I can make it counseling sessions. So that is my variable 1. Now I will enter comma, and then I will do GPA. That is my variable 2 or array 2. Then I click my cursor on outside the bracket, and now I hit enter. 0.98, and again a minus correlation, negative correlation, highly negatively correlated. So what it means, the more number of counseling sessions, the less GPA. The less counseling sessions, the more the GPA. Again, a negative correlation. Now I'm interested to see what is the relationship between stress and counseling sessions. I'm guessing it should come positive correlation, because the more the stress, more counseling sessions. So the relationship should be positive. Let's calculate it. So I selected a cell, and then I go to formulas, more functions, statistical, and select CORREL. I get the formula here. Now let me enter the values. So I want, let's say, stress scores. That is my variable 1. Now I selected it, and now I have to hit comma, and then the next array 2, which is counseling sessions. I selected all these values. Then I put my cursor outside the bracket and then hit enter. See, 0.98. But this time the relationship is positive. What it means, when one variable increases, other variable increases too. So it's a positive correlation, highly correlated, because the value 0.98 is very close to +1. So that's how we calculate correlation analysis in our Excel. And if you want to have a good visual presentation, like you see counseling session and GPA, I can use this chart. See here, once you click it, it will come back here, and you can edit this chart. We will learn in another video how to use data visualization and all these things. You see, Excel give you a lot of options to select various visualization of your data. So you see, on the x-axis you have counseling sessions, and on y-axis you have GPA. And let me make it a little larger. Sorry, it's become too large. Come on. Okay. So you see in GPA, and what you are saying, as the counseling sessions are increasing, the GPA is decreasing. You see, it is from high to going low. So the chart itself tells us that it's a negative correlation, because as one variable is increasing, the other variable is decreasing. All right, so that's briefly about correlation analysis. That's how you can run in Excel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in another video talking about data analysis. Thank you.